Welcome at It's Never Too Far Away. In this video I am transiting through New Istanbul Airport. Istanbul is served by two airports, but this truly humongous airfield with its truly humongous single terminal structure replaced the previously bigger one of the two, taking over in April 2019. The aim behind this is actually to be the world's leading airport. I was arriving from Cape Town, connecting to Sao Paulo. Passengers take an escalator to an upper corridor leading to immigration or transit. A first look through the floor-to-ceiling windows shows that space is certainly not a limitation at this airfield. The entire pier certainly has been constructed in very large scale. Arrival corridors are located on upper level on both sides, with departures below. Toilets are located on bridges that connect the arrival corridors. I followed the route to transfers. Down this escalator and straight to the security check, which needs to be performed. There are huge amounts of people transiting here. This is mostly owed to the really impressive regional and global network of home carrier Turkish Airlines. There are lots of security check lanes, so the process does not take very long. On the way up to departures level. Until here, signs were really clear and placed frequently. Coming up, people stand in front of a large display to see where they need to go for departures. So where in this gigantic place was I now? I had arrived in that middle pier. Right in the center, immigration or security check. The actual terminal building features a really large baggage claim area, or on the floor above, check-in. The area highlighted now is a very large central space, mainly for shopping, but also with food and lounges. It connects all the departure piers. The blue departure areas on the right are domestic gates. The rest is international. The central space is basically a huge shopping paradise. Above the shops you can see trees. Those are locations of lounges. This is really a massive place. I remember struggling with this Wi-Fi pass kiosk. As this display shows, the airport features its own museum. As mentioned before, there are lots of large signs clearly indicating the directions. Let's now go to Piers A and then B. This is one end of the central shopping paradise. The departure areas are a level lower. There is a cafe and a bar, also the Turkish Airlines transfer desk. It's mostly about shopping, but there are also food courts like this one. Now going down to departure level. We head into A.
Always good, fountains for hot water and drinking water.
Most gates here have their separated waiting areas behind glass. A lot of departures are on wide-body aircraft, so it's good to have ample seating available. What's also nice, the outside wall basically of the entire pier are windows. One area is a quiet zone with comfortable chairs. We slowly approach the end of the pier. Toward the end, the pier widens, making for a very spacious area. There are departure gates all around. Seriously, especially in these areas, the terminal is super nice. To me, this feels like a super-sized recreational area and not really like a departure lounge. By the way, the toilet areas are clean and spacious. There are some small fun installations for kids. There's an outside terrace which doesn't feature anything special. From here there's also a view to the main check-in and arrivals hall terminal building. I head back out of A and next into B.
B is the other end of the same pier, so everything looks the same.
Here I saw a dedicated room for very special guests. I do not know whether it was open.
The side walls of the pier are made from glass, so there's always a great view to the busy ramp.
The airplane that brought me here. One of several playrooms that I've seen.
Approaching the other end of the pier.
Same idea here. Great design and amazing feeling of space.
Out of the usually 3 active runways, 2 are visible from here. One of them is pretty far away and often used for landing, which leads to long taxi times. Also, back here in this corner is a science exhibition, which is actually pretty well done. Another small installation helping young travelers survive waiting times. That was Pier A and B. I am heading back to the central area where they are connected to the central shopping plaza. The next pier to visit would be D for Delta. However, on the way there, I will be passing through the C gate area. Instead of heading straight into the shopping plaza, I turn left here. The shopping paradise connects the opposite ends of the terminal. Parallel to that, along the window facing the apron, are the C gates. These are used only by single-aisle aircraft. Behind these plants, there's also another quiet zone here. coming to the corner between C and D. This playland focuses on a different age group. Very close to the stairs down to departures level is an area of sleeping pods. Looking into D. Once again, so much open space. A food outlet and another kids' playroom. Also from here, great apron views. The dominance of Turkish Airlines is clearly visible here. These aircraft are taxiing for takeoff using the runway on the other side of the airfield. That was D, now heading again back up the stairs to main level. Passing by this restaurant leads into the main central area. I do not go in there, instead I pass by the E gates in order to reach the F pier. Again, these gates are used by smaller aircraft, and also there's another quiet zone here. At the end ahead, turning right. Once around the corner, again looking into the main central shopping area, from the other end this time. Just like at the other end, also here a big central area on departure level. One difference, this area is split in half. The area in front of me is accessible for the international F pier. The area behind is separated by a glass wall, and it is leading to the domestic G pier. Part of the F pier is actually also international and domestic, with this glass wall separating both sides. Heading into F. At the end, F is only international. Another playroom here for children. From here, aircraft can be seen entering the other departure runway. This looks like downstairs there are bus gates, but actually this leads to a religious room. Matter of fact, I have actually not seen bus gates anywhere. Again, the pier is widening at the end, and there is so much space here. I simply love the design of these gate areas. Also, there's great plane spotting from here. Now we have seen all international areas. The next view is taken from inside the airport lounge above the shopping area. This deck you can see here is only a small part of the actual lounge. This concludes our airport tour. One set of critique that I keep hearing about is that distances really can be so long at this airport. While that might be true, in the end I can only say that a really amazing airport terminal has been created here. I have passed through here several times by now, and I can only say every time the stunning architecture and feeling of space amazes me, and looking at how many people are passing through, it is amazing how efficient the terminal is without any long lines that you have to endure. So, as always, many thanks for watching. And don't forget, it's never too far away.